the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Yeah. Wow.
We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a good high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in your
it down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
From suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Professor in at two-guard. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Favors. And it's LeBron James. And it's Irving at the point. Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Freak, Jackson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Jackson's got the opening basket of the game for Detroit.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Irving against Jackson. Floats one, and the layup good by Irving.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Here's Jackson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Now here's Jackson. Harris, right side. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Kevin, a big guy with his quickness should be almost illegal. How can you guard that?
Jackson against Irving. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from the Professor. The Professor's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hardaway passes to Jackson. To the inside. Jordan with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
On the wing, James. Guarded by Hardaway. And James throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Well, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The Professor, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. The Professor's got 5 points so far.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Mozgov, a screen on Irving. Johnson in the corner. To halt the run. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The shot's good from the Professor.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Jackson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Mozgov with the bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
They set the pick. Irving drives in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Mozgov sets a screen for Jackson. Hardaway for three. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they force.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Freak. Hardaway kicks to Jackson. Kept alive.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And again it will fall. Basket good there from the Professor. The Professor's got 11 points. Pistons trail by 11. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your Auto Motion. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Cavaliers, number one.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
There's the pick. Mozgov against Jordan. Back to Jackson. Harris a screen on Irving. Jackson dishes to Harris. Nice work there coming off the screen. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good, Irving.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Jackson, here's Mozgov. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for the Professor. He's already got 11 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from the Professor. Pistons trail by 13. Jackson with it. Passes it to Mozgov. Hardaway from outside. That's good. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Irving passes to the Professor. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Hardaway. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's the Professor, banked in off the glass. The Professor's got 17.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jackson against Irving. Harris setting the pick for Jackson. Shot off the pick. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Cavaliers leading by 14. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thank you, Doris. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 20 points for Freak.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Hardaway from outside. That drops. Hardaway's got 6.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's the professor, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. A little shot fake there got the D out of position. The professor's got 22 points. Pistons trail by 16.
Timeout. Detroit calls timeout. Start it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
So a moment now to see the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Mozgov. Morris comes in for Johnson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. Morris into the lane. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The shot's good from the professor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
To the left wing. Morris with a screen on Irving. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Irving. 4 on the clock. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Right side, Jordan. Pass to the professor. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And it's now 26 points for Freak. Pistons trail by 15. Morris with a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Morris. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Tops in scoring. First in three-point shooting. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Sessions checked in for Detroit. Then for the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 13. Smith outside. They set the screen. Fry, good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Sessions. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
To the wing on the left. Lots of room. Bullock, good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Smith outside. And the pass to the professor. With the shot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Bullock kicks to Sessions. Inside. Shots good by Baines.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Jordan the screen. Dellavedova the pass to the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's 28 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Sessions. The dish to Baines. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The professor. And again, it's Cleveland.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Pistons trail by 16. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Sessions.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Passes it to the professor. Plays it up and banks it in. The professor's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Morris a screen. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
One shot.
They throw good. Bullock and Cleveland making a change here. Anderson's checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bullock, covered by Smith. Bullock, good.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to the professor. The dish to Dellavedova. Smith outside. Now the pass to the professor. Shot clock at 5. Morris with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
Harris is out there with Mozgov. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Mozgov. Passes it to the professor. Right side favors. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Now here's Jackson. Picked by Mozgov. Off the pick. Harris misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Outside Jackson. Harris setting the pick for Jackson. Hardaway dishes to Harris.
Cavaliers foul. That's his first personal foul. Shooting 2.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Martin's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Jackson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Favors has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Pistons trail by 14. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Picked by Mozgov. Jackson in the corner. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Reggie Jackson. The past month has been surreal. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cleveland.
For the Cavaliers.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Favors. Smith comes in for James. The Professor's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Morris with the screen for Sessions. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. Second in steals, 6th in opponent shooting percentage, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
There's a screen. Here's Bullock. Connects from three-point range. Bullock's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Professor passes to Jordan. And it's Smith penetrating. His first shot coming late. Good work defensively by Morris.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sessions. Here's Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pistons trail by 21. Now Sessions. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Bullock. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists in the game. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. They set the pick. He feeds it to Dellavedova. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Now here's Sessions. Not a lot of room. And he gets it to go. Baines has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Timeout, Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. A look at Cleveland. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They're 10th best in the conference.
And I think for the Cavaliers, I think they've lived up to their billing this season. That's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
There's the pick. And Frye has it in the corner all alone. And he knocks down the jumper. Frye's got 5.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Now Cleveland moving it up. It's good. Nice touch there from the professor. The professor's got 42 in the game.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Sessions. Shot is off. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.20 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And, well, Detroit shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Cleveland, a professor. He's in at shooting guard. Favors is out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the point. And the basket by Harris. Cleveland leading by 22. Hardaway with the steal. Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Now here's LeBron to the inside. The reverse. And Favors finishes it off. Favors got 7 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Irving against Jackson. Kicks it to Mozgov. And the officials call a traveling violation.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for DeAndre Jordan. 6th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
Irving kicks to Jordan. To the left side wing. Irving with a clean look. And again, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Favors. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Harris misses.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, give it up for your auto motion.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Jackson. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5, and it's Harris off the drive. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Jackson dishes to Mozgov. Harris setting the pick for Mozgov. Feeds to Hardaway. He kicks to Johnson. Second chance shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. LeBron James, 3rd.
Kevin, it has been an impressive month indeed for him. Actually, for both of them. They're excellent at finding the open man, and because they do such a good job of it, their teams are unselfish and productive.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Mozgov hits them both.
Check out the game for Mozgov. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
That's his second personal foul.
For Cleveland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from the professor. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And that one's good. That's 12 points for LeBron.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Mozgov. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Jackson drives in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Irving's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the professor. Here's Favors, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Favors got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
And Harris drops them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
No good from the professor.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Mozgov, a screen on Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Jackson, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
That's his third personal, the team's third.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. To the middle. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And here's a look at some numbers for Johnson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Harris a screen on Irving. Jackson passes to Harris. No luck. Great D that time from Jordan.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now here's Jackson. Mozgov a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Harris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 13 points for Tobias Harris. Cleveland's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's the professor. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Now here is Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Jackson misses.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And that one's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Freak. Harris a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Harris, and he uses the glass on the way up. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The kick out to Irving. Favors with a screen on Jackson. Down low, off the screen, and Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Jackson. And it's Mozgov at the elbow. Picked by Mozgov. Hardaway kicks to Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving passes to the professor. Drills it from outside. The professor's got 57 points.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Mozgov. 8 points for him. Off target with the jump hook. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. Offensive rebound.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Freak. Just 3 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Jackson gets it to go.
He presents the defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Jordan dishes to Irving. Here's the professor. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 59 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Now here's Favors. 13 points in the game. And it's good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Picked by Mozgov. Jackson kicks to Mozgov. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mozgov's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Snatched up, Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Sessions. Dishes it to Bullock. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Bullock's got 13 points.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Dellavedova's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Sessions. He's covered closely. And there's the feed to Caldwell Pope. They get it back. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, Chris Anderson.
1:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Sessions. Morris a screen. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now here's Fry. 5 points in the game. The professor passes to Smith. To the middle. Here's the professor. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Sessions. 5 points in the game.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Here's the professor, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. So it's the Pistons now. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
I can't have another one. Shape up, shape up.
One second left. It's off. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Both teams will make substitutions. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Marcus Morris is out there with Harris. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jackson. And it's Baines in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now Jackson, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball. Walter Tavares.
Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They set the pick. Jackson dishes to Baines. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Jackson. Martin, the pass to the professor. Puts one up from 19, and he gets it to go.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Rebounded by Anderson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The professor drills the 3-pointer.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And it's Baines missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%. The shot's good from the professor.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now here's Jackson. The dish to Baines. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Aaron Baines. Shooting free throws.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Bullock's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Anderson, a screen on Jackson. Here's Sherman. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Jackson. It's tipped. Here's Bullock. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. Sinks the 3-pointer. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock them down. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
To the inside. And it's Baines missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's the professor, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sessions checked in for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
There's the screen. Dellavedova, the pass to the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. The professor's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Cavs. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the pass to the professor. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Baines. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the professor. Can't hit from in close. Sessions up top. Knocks it loose. Here's the professor. Another shot. And there's the play by Anderson inside.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
To the middle. Here's Baines. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Aaron Baines. Shooting free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Marcus Morris is checked in for Detroit. A switch here also for Cleveland. Fry's checked in. He's off on the second. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. No good from the professor. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Swiped it away. Unhindered, going all the way. Dellavedova, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to the professor. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Dellavedova. Here's the professor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the professor. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
And, well, Detroit shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Sessions with it. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the professor. Detroit with the rebound.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Come on, y'all. We need better looks than that.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Bullock. He dishes it to Sessions. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Anderson. Here's the professor. An absolute bomb from three-point range. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Hey.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
You know, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. You know, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.